Done yet. Cold, wide swings. He's got all the utility in the world, but what he lacks is teammates, although it's NiKo that he has still by his side. And now Twist revealing himself, still 8 seconds, bombs on site. Bombs now planted, and it's 2v2, 2v1! FaZe ready to win this! Plopsky's coming up from Catwalk. He sees the first, but now he sees nothing, and it's just defeat! FaZe 16-12! The only team.
They have 20 seconds. They're going to go running back. It's all been an elaborate ruse. This is such a late fake to try and throw in. There is only one defender, but the remainder of the CT side are making their way through. And that one defender is Coldzera. He's ready and waiting. Picks off one. Here's the bomb. He's already going to clear out the second. And now it's left all onto Cirque. Surely there's nothing he can do. Cold with the hold.
3-on-3, make that a 3-on-1.
Coldzera now, along with the Krieg in a 1 versus 2. A little bit of wall bang coming in. Not really distracting him that much, and he sees the second player. He'll take down Ethan as well. And now it's a 1-on-1, and surely Breeze is going to be a little bit worried. Cold slightly lower in health. The flashbang does really nothing. There's a follow-up one if he needs it, but yeah, Breeze, he wishes that he's going to get an angle here. And Coldzera, he's looking at it perfectly. A 1 versus 3 being won here by the Brazilian champion. That is going to be a huge return here.
Entering with the AWP. Surely not. NiKo's in a good angle here. Shocks an RPK will try and dispatch of him. No, it's Zywoo that takes the initial peek. RPK now has that AWP, but he puts the P250 to good use. As now the attention turns to Coldzera, and of course it does. 3 kills and make it a 4th. FaZe lock out the B site.
Catch them if they try to cross. 30 seconds on the clock, and this is pretty much a stack now for the CT side. They've guessed everything, and Coldzera again with an important double, but Cirque finds his own. Keeps this round going. Coldzera still hiding within the site in the corner. Yet to take a point of damage. They need to get this bomb down. They're going to do it in a place where he'd have to jump over the top to kill them. Rain rotating in as well. Now leaves it, well, just onto one man. Cirque to do it all, and Coldzera. A quad kill for him. We've seen a few big plays from him throughout today.
First line of defense, and he's using the smoke to his advantage.
Oh, they're already in CT, but Cold, 1 step ahead, very aware, and he's very much tuned in now, almost a third. Misses it by a hair's length. Broky will get dealt with. It's Cold, though, and it's the Cold show, because he'll get 4. FaZe, 15 rounds, and a smile on that man's face.
Nice. And there's another smoke to come. Broky doesn't have the best angle for it, though. And here comes the push from one player's made his way towards CT. Broky had to get more from that, wasn't able to though. Coldzera's been spotted at the back of the site. No one is anywhere close to him. He's got 13 seconds to try to hold on. The bomb's on the floor, needs to be collected. Big, super slow, but I don't think Rain's going to get the flashbang in time. There it is, there's the flashbang, there's the peek, there's the kill. There is no plant to be had.
That's actually really cool. Anyway, we'll talk more about that later. We got the push coming in from Ivy from FaZe. Ivy always a favourite, it seems, on pistols on train, and we'll see whether or not Cole can make his way down. Pop, alrighty then, that's not really supposed to happen. Snatchy, he's dropped the ball,
my God.
and Coldzera...
2, maybe he'll get 1 since the first one was stolen. And everything turns around. Coldzera is the last man standing. He's been dangerous for FaZe. He has the bomb in his sights. And he's got himself a 1 versus 1. PHR re-peaks, and that will make things harder. There's a deep smoke, they've got a flash, they've got a molly. Coldzera will keep pressing forward. The molly goes too deep, it's too late. He's got another 1v1. But he's down to the USP versus Mihu, who's on a P250 and 15 HP. In the smoke is Mihu. Coldzera moving around. Does he realize what could be possible? I think he does. Through the smoke will be Mihu, but that's the end of that. Coldzera won.
That category, but I don't know.
I think Coldzera is going to get the ace, so 1 tap right at the end. That's a great sequence. A glimpse into this choke point with the AWP. And if you're on the T side and you see the fact that FaZe has been smoking this off at any little bit of pressure, and it's not this time, you have to realize there's an AWP on the other side.
Yeah, that is a little bit of a giveaway. Now they're going to try and see if they can shoulder peek it up. Coldzera, though, you're going to have to get up really early to catch him with that kind of a maneuver. Broky boosted up here. Glaive, that's a lot of angles for him to cover. He's still pressing the issue, and that's a problem. There's even a rotation coming into the perfect time here. NiKo, he'll only get the 1 kill, but there's 40 seconds left. And Coldzera, 1 more pickup with the AWP, and now they're in trouble. Astralis here. Sip, it's a nice boost up and a nice kill, and Dupree trying to manage that angle. They'll actually get that 1-2. 2-on-2 with 25 seconds left. No bomb hunt yet. And a nice shot from Rain. That makes all the difference. Coldzera.
Simple, tucked away with doors closed. And Coldzera has to ask himself, does he look towards bomb or go on for the duel, which he wins? And Electronic, a lights-out performance on Dust 2 can do nothing in the 14th round. 7 apiece.
That's massive. If Astralis take that, Clan take this, that's where we get the really interesting scenario. But this is a very important round. It's the CZs, the B-Rush, and all the damage you like. NiKo and Coldzera doing absolute work here. That's going to be the round. It's going to be map and indeed match points here for FaZe. A chance to draw, though.
That cool. Yeah, they are. So they don't have the information. Kriaz on second middle. This is an important duel. He's going to try and win. My God, that's quick from NiKo. Brings it down to the 4v4. Now they start to charge straight towards Cold's domain. He catches Brolin, and so that puts 3. JW, Golden, and Flusher into the charge. Tags, not frags, and now leaping around the corner was JW past 10. Coldzera sees to it that the round is theirs. 4 as he mows them down on B.
Yeah. Rain and CT spawn as the third man now, and Coldzera, he knows he's got to do something aggressive. You can't sit and be reactive now, so he will take a forward position. He takes 2 and the bomb. There's plenty of time, but that is a colossal collateral. It's a double C.
Oh, man.
Ouch.
Either outside of the B site. And
broky's got this MP9 there. Isn't a smoke for CT, so you're flashing in, you're trying to get by, and they will actually deal with him. Cold has been so good over in Emo, and he's not feeling Emo right now. Instead, he cuts down everyone from Vitality, the dark horse at the back of the bomb site. Cold, solidifying another round over towards B.
Yeah.